claims that the FTC blasts Xbox for Game Pass prices increasing and new tiers as product is degrading. So we're hearing that the FTC is not happy with what Microsoft is doing after they gave them the big caboodle, which is ABK. The Federal Trade Commission, which is USA, is taking aim at Xbox for their Game Pass increase. And it says at the same time it's degrading its product by providing more tiers, a convoluted system. I'm going to bring it up to the panel to say, one, do you agree with the FTC? And two, what are you hoping the changes will be? So I'm gonna start with Ray there, and maybe you can give me a sort of insight into what you feel as a gamer in terms of what's happening to Game Pass, being a Game Pass subscriber.
See, man, I'm kind of like in the middle because I think it sucks anytime subscriptions and prices go up. But then, as us gamers, we complain about their games, we complain about their cloud infrastructures and everything like that. And I feel like, it's a business and they got to make their money. And, it's what business are. They're to maximize dollars and stuff. And I get it. As long as I'm getting, if they're going to give me the price, then just make sure you give me the service. I want to get on my Xbox and be able to play games and not see a network down. I want to get really good games to play with the subscriptions and not, ass games. So, yeah, I mean, I'd be lying if I'm saying not a little. Like, I was like, babe, Xbox is going up. What? So it sucks, but it is what it is. And but no, FTC, yeah, man, like guys made a deal. You guys were talking about all these wonderful things that you were gonna do. Then you just stepped up with the price. So yeah, it sucks. That's what I'm at.
Yep. Yeah, thank you for that input. We're definitely feel it on both sides. At one, they are providing a lot of value, bringing Call of Duty, Blizzard games, all of these titles to Xbox Game Pass, but at the same time, price increases and a convoluted tier system is a little bit worrisome to see. Maker, any comments on the FTC blasting Xbox's game price? Do you agree with the FTC, or do you think they should stay out of it after they made their ruling?
I just think it's gonna be a hard fight, because at least in the letter that they provided, it was they said that implying that since Xbox had a monopoly on the subscription, which to me doesn't make any sense because PlayStation Plus has more users than Game Pass. So I don't think that's gonna really, work in their favor. I think I definitely think it sucks that the price is rising, but they also kind of make it seem like there's not anything that they're getting out of it. Or like that they're not adding things, which, as we see, we're going to be getting Activision Blizzard games. So I guess that's an increase in games, but at the same time, you're losing day and date games for the standard pass. So, like, I don't think that they're logic, because I when I was reading it, they left out that standard will now give you multiplayer as well, and they basically made it seem like standard is just a degradation and there's no positives to it. But to me, when I think it's understandable why the prices are going up, just because value is increasing. But that's just me.
Yeah, but you say you're not going to raise prices and then you do, but you win a deal and then after you win the deal, you wait however long you need to and then you do whatever you want. So it is business,
Correct.
operate within
Yeah,
whatever
yeah, it's
rules you're given
Yeah.
and do what you can and wait for the slap in the wrist and deal with it then. Callie, any inputs as a Game Pass user? Do you agree with FTC? Or do you want the FTC to back off?
I'm muted. I'm kind of torn a little bit. I kind of like with them cause their current the way they have it now, it's like, to be honest, if you do the math, it's not worth paying for core and the online or whatever, or core and the console version, because it'd be cheaper just to do ultimate. So this sounded like it was a good idea at first, although I was a little bothered that the smaller uh, subscriptions don't get day one. But yeah, I'm kind of on the fence about it.
Well, whatever happens, I think Xbox is just going to keep doing what they do. Microsoft's going to keep doing what they do. And I think once they announced it, it was written in stone. So I hope the FTC does come back and the best case scenario for gamers is that Xbox says, we apologize, the prices increases in September will not continue. And that would be the best case scenario for gamers, but only one can hope. Let's
I think the bigger issue
go
is,
for
is
it.
that the FTC needs to have teeth. If they can't do anything to Microsoft after granting them this power, and they're supposed to not do certain things, if there's no teeth in there, then all of this is for naught. It doesn't even matter. Microsoft will, like you said, wait out the terms and do whatever the hell they want anyway with their market share.
There's
Exactly.
no loyalty at there's no loyalty. I was team Xbox. I was excited when they got the acquisitions and I was like, man, this is awesome. And then I feel like I got it done without the lube. That's what I feel.
That's a good point you bring up, because right now this is a government regulatory body now going up against a American corporation, and they already let them go once based on certain rules, and now they're breaking the rules again. We'll see if the government organization, aka the FTC, does have any teeth, or if this is all just, oh, we got to pay people to do something, and this will all lead to nothing and the corporation will win. So it's a bit more than just FTC blasting. It's a bit of government versus independent. So we'll see how it plays out. Which one's David and which one's Goliath?
David's the short one. Goliath's the giant.
No, I mean in this scenario.
They're both Goliaths. To be
Yeah.
honest.
Yeah.
It just depends on who's got the bigger club or who paid more. Like, it's going to boil down to, just like we see how they can poison our rivers by sewage and other stuff. They could spend $1 billion to fix the issue, or they'll just pay the $1 million fine and keep making their $1 billion industry. So, like,
Yeah.
I don't know, man. There has to be some give and take here, but they're supposed to regulate and stop monopolies and all that, but you see where we're at.
Yeah. Yeah. So, best of luck, FTC, but my money's on the green guy. Let's move on. Artificial intelligence